this yet. I should probably fix that. All right. And Fukua, why not? Hello, Fukua. Random color. And you don't matter. And we have 2 new stages for Beowulf, the empty arena and the full arena. So I guess I'll do the empty arena first just because we'll only stay on it for a second. Here we go. Yeah, so it's empty. And it's actually pretty cool. And the music is the same as the real arena because I don't want anyone asking me whether the music is final or not. It actually had really sad music until like today because it fit like, the stage really well and people were like, "Oh, is this final?" No, it's not final. All right, so we can go to Beowulf's stage, his actual stage now, and do all the stuff. So here we go. You know what? Actually, I should have given you Sarabella, so let me do that. All right. Here we go. So, all right, what's Beowulf got new since last time you saw him? First of all, he's got Headbutt, which, true to beat 'em ups, you can use before you do finishers in grab mode. Ta-da! Oh wow, that sounds really good on these speakers. All right. He also had a bunch of bugs fixed, and nothing really changed how it worked. But he got his final special move, which is incomplete. But the bit of it that he does have is, well, here you go. So, it is controllable, as you would expect. You get 3. You can do 3 different directions on start, which is probably not going to stay. It's going to be 2 directions and the missing part of it that he doesn't have yet. But you get to do some cool stuff. Like, for example, and then follow up. Hold on. Yeah, I'm no good at this, but here we go. Oh man, I'm sorry.
It's alright, we got time.
There we go. Yeah, so the way that it works is the ones that are easier to follow up off of do less damage. So if I put this on here, 2 ups gives you 2,000, but an up and a down gives you 1,600 because down is easier to combo off of. So down does the least, down diagonal does slightly more, sideways does middle, up sideways does more, and up does the most. So that's why being able to do that is cool because it's the most damage for the ender part. But anyway, yeah, so you can like, you know, do stuff. Whoops, I missed. Also, if people were wondering, since you can do 3 different starters, it's his movement special, right? You do recover, unable to do anything. I can mash buttons and nothing happens. That might actually change, depending on whether you're on whiff or on hit, but currently that's how it works. It would be pretty cool to do an air combo with one of those in the middle, but we have to see how busted that is first.
Yeah.
Also, if you are not in your first chain anymore, all the parts of it add undizzy, even though they won't all trigger a burst. But because it's a separate button press, they add undizzy for each part. Also, because otherwise you get like 2k damage for 20 undizzy, which is no meter, which is kind of amazing. Also, you recover first because you do, so you can do stuff like that, which is pretty cool. One of the other important changes concerns Fukua, which is her fireball now returns to her like that, and you can't throw another one until it gets back to you. It's about 30 frames, so it's not all that bad. And where's and? Oh.
Let's go.
And when the Wraith gets back to you, it gives you meter, and it actually gives you a fair amount of meter. And it's not scaled by the combo you were doing. So it used to be like you had to hit them with 19, or you had to make them block like 25 in order to get a meter. Now if it, and it gives you more meter the further it has to go back. So now it's like if you hit them at full screen, you get a meter after like 12, and if they block it, you get a meter after like 19, which is what it used to require on hit. So, yeah. So,
Seems like a fair trade-off.
Yeah, you can still do shadows and all that stuff while it's coming back, but it got slightly touched. Oh, and the color change on her shadows was taken out because that was way too easy to predict or to react to. Additionally, I fixed a bug, which is why I have you with Sarabella. So
Quit lollygagging.
that'll work. So before I can do dummy recording. Yes, I can. Sorry about that. We don't need you for anything. All right. Dummy recording. So before, I used to be able to push block and be holding back and mash on assist, and it would come out in the middle of whatever you were doing, no matter what. Because I did research into how Marvel 2 works, the way that it works now is you can do anything you want that is not assist. Right, you can tag right away, whatever. But you cannot assist until your block stun would have been over. So even if you can push block guard cancel, and I mean you can like, right, you can still do it with moves that end in back because it frees you from push block right away, or it frees you from block stun right away, but you can't call an assist unless your block stun would have ended normally.
Right. So you can't just be mashing on Napalm Pillar or something like
which
that.
It turns out is how Marvel 2 works, but we'll get into that slightly later. Also, you no longer go into pre-block. I guess I can do this with more dummy recordings. I'll just do that. So you no longer you still go into pre-block if you're holding up back when they're doing ground moves, but you no longer go into pre-block when you're holding up back if they do air moves. So if you want to jump up and chicken block something, which I didn't time her jumping medium punch correctly for. There we go. Right, if you want to chicken block something and do whatever to it, you can now, because you're not stuck on the ground anymore. So it still lets you do like lows if people are trying to up back, but it lets you jump slightly more often when you want to. Yeah, so there'll be more to come with Beowulf's totally not Beast Cannon. Also, before I forget, we can go back to Empty Arena. Squiggly had some stuff happen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we should also mention that Arena has like animations and stuff.
Oh yeah, and Arena has a bunch of awesome animations in the background,
like
and
flames and
it has a win animation, like when flames go off, and it's really awesome. Willie did an amazing job with it.
Yeah, he's really, really talented.
He's amazing, and we love you, Willie. So please keep doing cool stuff. So for Squiggly, Tremolo hits low. Tremolo is this thing, so block high. Yeah, so Tremolo hits low now. There you go, it's hitting low. And it is projectile invincible if you have level 2, so just do like hard punch. That works, do it again. Right, it is projectile invincible through the active part. Obviously the startup of the stance isn't, but you can use it if you are already holding a stance and they do Argus. Good luck with that with one hand. Oh wow, you did it. Woo! Right. So that helps. Saria Spear, which I always forget the name of, Silver Cord, there we go. Retracts a lot faster on on whiff and block. Thank you for not walking at me. Yeah, it retracts a lot faster on whiff and on block. It's still minus, but it's not as minus. And what else? Oh yeah, Saria Dragon Bite. Recovers 11 frames before they do and has a 4-frame input buffer at the end, so you can link off of it. Because it kind of sucked that it just didn't let you do anything before. That didn't combo, but whatever. So yeah, she's slightly better than she used to be. Because those, like the Saria versions, you still have to charge, but now it at least gives them differentiation and some use.
Yeah. Tremolo and Silvercord really needed help.
Yeah, Tremolo and Silvercord needed help. Oh, well. I mean, double still has monster, which is still awesome, and drops them from the ceiling slightly faster. And there was probably something else that I did to double that I can't remember, but I can't remember it, so you're all safe. Ta-da! That's pretty much it. Oh, hey, what's his name? Careful with that. Yeah. I'll show off the win animation real fast.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just a moment, fight!
It's really easy to do that in this game.
Quit lollygagging!
Inferno, please raise your hand. You can fight Percadating Persona.
Oh, he was standing in front of it. Oh well. But yeah, so there's and like the audience gets up and everything.
Yeah,
It's
I'll start waving around.
yep.
There's also little like cheer signs that people are holding.
Yeah. Oh, there are signs on both sides. Those actually react to a bunch of different things. Like there'll be signs from camera shakes. I don't actually know. I think that does one. Yeah. Oh, that does the flames. That's right. Some other stuff got updated, like the damage on finishers, because you can do headbutts. Right. But so now he works a little bit more like a beat 'em up than he used to, which is pretty cool. He's still missing finishers, but now you can do stuff like that.
Sick. Everybody play him on the beta a bunch so we can find out what's broken.
Right. Yeah, so now he has corner carry and a bunch of other things. Yeah, I guess that's it. So that's it. You want to do Marvel? Oh, okay. He wants to do Marvel. So because I've done a lot of research to make sure that things work right in Skullgirls, I've discovered a bunch about how Marvel 2 works, which for those of you who just watched 37 Reloaded, I'm going to give you a small lesson in some of the stuff that Marvel 2 had accidentally on purpose that makes it as good a game as it is.
That's
Lots of
right.
happy accidents in that game.
Oh yeah, that game is like Happy Accident the game, right?
Damn. Shots fired. Okay, guys, we're going to actually take a real quick break because I do need to set up the TV and everything because we're going to run it on Dreamcast.
Anyway.
So this is just part one, and then
yeah,
we'll continue with Marvel 2, so don't go anywhere. Part 2 of Mike Z continues. Hang tight.
Oops. Anyway, he's pretty cool.
Impossible to carry!
Okay. Oh, hold on. Last thing, sorry. Because everybody's gonna compare it to Beast Cannon, there is one important difference between this and Beast Cannon, which is that I played Ruby Heart enough to know why it was useful. So number one,